All right, good morning. Good morning. Just got off the phone with one of my friends. Just got broken up by with his girlfriend. You know, saying she's probably like an 8. You know, he really liked her, and he's in a depressed state of mind right now, man. And he needed some advice, so I'm going to share the advice I gave to him today because it's going to help you, because it helped him and it helped me. I think everybody's going through this situation where, fuck, man, you know, you've been with this person, whether they be your husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, whatever they may be, and somehow, some way, man, they either leave you through infidelity, you know, they just get tired of your ass and leave you, or however it be, man, you know, you get left, and whoever gets left 9 times out of 10, you know, the first thing I want you to know is that when you get left, man, you do what's natural. What's natural is you feel like you lost something, and there's no problem with that. Now, I want to make that the first thing, the key to you getting over your depression, and for you to get yourself out of this state of mind, man, and live the abundant life that you deserve to live. Is the first thing you need to understand is that being upset about losing is not bad. You know, it's a natural thing. We should be upset about losing. If you're not upset about losing, you're probably a loser. And I hate to say it like that, but you know, nobody really wants to be around a loser, man. You know, and if you're a loser, you really don't want to be around yourself, and that's why you're probably depressed. So the first thing about it is that it's perfectly fine and natural, man, to feel like you lost, man, and hate that feeling. Don't run from it, man. Let that feeling just set in, man, and understand it is what it is. That's the first thing you need to recognize. Is that, do you need to go to war against your feelings about loss? No, it's a healthy feeling. You should, you know, if you lose, it should be something that you feel bad about. Now, the problem with that is sometimes we attribute that feeling to things that we shouldn't be attributing it to. If you're with some fucking, you know, slob or some bum and shit like that, and you know he leaves you and shit like that, a lot of women, just because of attachment issues or the fact that they just hate to lose in general, attach a lost feeling to that, and that's natural too. But you know, it's concerning because it's not realistic. You know, in the big scheme of things, you didn't fucking lose. But are you going to be able to really change that? No, you're not, because you've already attributed that mentally, and you got to deal with that now. But the big thing is that when you're dealing with that emotion, just understand, look, man, it's a natural emotion, man. Did I fuck up and attach it to the wrong person? Yeah. Am I going to be able to erase that shit over a fucking night? No. It's not going to fucking happen. Just, you know, just deal with the fucking loss, you know, and allow it to sink in, man. Allow the pain to fester there, whatever you want to call it, and just call it what it is. Look, man, I lost, and I don't like fucking losing. That's just the first thing you gotta do. Be real, man. I'm fucking lost. I don't like losing, man. Fuck, man. I feel like I lost. All right, bam. Now that we came to that, the root cause to why you're depressed and why you feel like you lost, I'm gonna share with you, and it's a powerful concept, and if you can understand it and you can work through it, and you can take the steps to make it work, this concept, trust me, your depression will be solely dependent on you, you know. And I'm not gonna say no ridiculous shit like it's gonna be, you know, meditation and mind shit. No, this is gonna be some practical step-by-step shit that you need to do. If you do it, you'll get yourself out of that depression quicker. Guaranteed, 100%. All right. So let's talk about the root cause, and I'm gonna paint a picture real quick. I'm gonna make a metaphor, okay? Let's say that you just got left. All right, you got left by a 7, man or woman. Okay, I'm gonna give both scenarios. You got left. All right. You are at this moment depressed. You know, nobody likes to be left. Nobody likes to lose, right? This motherfucker just left you and shit, whether they found somebody else or whatever the case may be, okay? You know, you're in this state, right? Now, let's say, you know, by some majestic, magical fucking occurrence, you were teleported into the future. You know, let's say a week later, you know, the ghost of Christmas or the ghost of fucking life past comes and visits you and shit at nighttime and says, look, man, a week from now, this is what's going to be, man. You're going to bump into a dime. Okay? And he shows you a picture. I mean, it's way better than the person that left you. Or, the guy way more successful, going to put you in a wonderful situation, right? Just a beautiful person. Hey, listen, this is going to happen a week from now, guy or woman. You're going to meet this beautiful person, man. And your life's going to change, man. Your life's going to change. I mean, this person is going to, you're going to now be in a relationship. You're going to upgrade, substantially, right? How depressed would you be after that? And let's flash forward when you're actually in the situation and you live in it. How really fucking depressed are you going to be? All right? You're next to a woman that looks like Halle Berry. She's got her shit together, giving you attention, treating you like how you should be treated, right? Or you're next to some dude that fucking looks like Leonardo DiCaprio or, Idris Elba, whatever the fuck whatever you go for. He's got some money, supporting you, kind, nice, total opposite than the person that you left, man. A major upgrade. You're living in it. I want you to really visualize this shit. How depressed are you going to be? So that basically summarizes why you're depressed. The reason why you're fucking depressed is because you don't think you can do fucking better. You don't believe it. And that's the root cause. I want to say that one more time. I really want to drive that home. The reason why you are fucking depressed right now is because you don't think you can do better. And so the work is, the action steps are, how do I get myself into the mindset and in the position where I'm doing better? The first thing I want to share with you is that you got to limit. If you break up with somebody breaks up with you, not you broke, but somebody broke up with your ass, is what we're talking right now. The worst thing you do is start listening to fucking breakup songs, watching fucking shows where, the guy's getting cheated on, the woman's getting, that's the worst fucking thing you can fucking do. Your mindset is everything at this moment. You got to start surrounding yourself with positive, peaceful mindset, strong mindset. Anything where you listen to and you feel weakened, you need to leave that shit alone immediately. So the first step is getting your mindset back. That's not going to do a lot for you. It's going to get you in a better mode. But then again, you're going to still have to contend with the emotions that press you, out of nowhere. Sometimes you wake up, fuck, man, you're thinking about it. You're at work, it just hits you. Boom, that's just going to continue to happen because you haven't dealt with the root cause. And the root cause is, you got to get yourself in that position, man. And you got to get your mindset. You really got to believe that you can do better. So the second step is, you got to start believing. You got to start talking to yourself. Self-talk, man, I can do better. I'm going to do better, And the Bible has an interesting quote. It says, faith without works is dead. Now, what goes hand in hand with believing is works. So if you believe that you can do better and that you're going to do better, you got to start positioning yourself to do better. So if you're a guy, the first thing that you need to really start working on is 9 times out of 10, situational awareness, discipline, and body and finances. So you need to start reading books that are teaching you that put you in that position, right? So that you can start seeing the gains. When you go to the gym, after a month, you're going to start seeing some results. When you start listening to books, you're going to start gaining knowledge. You're going to have more conversational topics to talk about women too, And not only that, it's gonna put you in a better position financially because you're going to have more knowledge. You're going to understand more. So the second step is really believing, and doing the work when you believe. And the third step really is, honestly, after that, is getting yourself in that position, putting yourself out there, talking to more women, talking to more guys, having that mindset, look, I'm going to get this shit, even if you lost your job. The reason why you're probably depressed because you lost your job is because you don't think you can fucking do better, man. And then putting yourself out there and actually getting a better job and going on the interviews, guess what? Once you get that better job, guess what's going to fucking happen? You're not going to be depressed anymore. You're going to feel like you're on cloud fucking 9. So the truth of the matter is that you're not going to get out of that funk, man, unless you get yourself in a better situation. And that's going to take what I just said, the action steps, man. Very simple. I'm not going to make it difficult. The first step is limit any negative fucking material or anything that you feel weakened by. The second step is you got to get yourself into a mindset of belief. That you got to start self-talking. I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better. And then you got to have the corresponding action to complete that. And then you got to go out, man, and fucking and go get it, man. After you've done those two things and you're ready, you got to go out and step out, man. And you got to, you're going to deal with rejection. You're going to deal with all this other shit. But guess what? If you continue on, man, you're going to find yourself with that dime. You're going to find yourself with that baller, that loves you and shit like that. And that optimum situation. And your ex is going to be looking at your ass like, what the fuck happened with you? I mean, there's no greater revenge than that, man. I mean, come on now. There's nothing better than that. When you fucking upgrade, come on, man. I mean, shit, that's the best. So, the reality is that you got to get yourself into a better situation. I hate to say it that way. I know, I don't believe in the whole concept of that you can, internalize and make yourself this perfect person. We're not perfect people, man. Our happiness is, unfortunately to say this, my philosophy and my belief is that happiness is dependent upon others, man. Why do you think that all these beautiful cars and houses exist out here? You think that you fucking created that shit? If you did, you're probably part of the 1% of the population, but 9 times out of 10, you can't create no fucking car. But the reason why you enjoy it is because somebody else created it. Guess what? That means that your happiness is dependent on other people. Once you understand that, you're gonna be good. No man is an island on his own. You can't just fucking sit at the house like a hermit and think you're gonna be fucking happy. It's not gonna happen. You need other people. So just take those keys, man. Understand that you got to put in the work, and you got it right now. The most important thing is getting your mind into a belief that, look, man, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna get better. This ain't the end for me, and it's not. If you start right now and you're persistent, I can guarantee you that you're gonna find what you're looking for. Here's another thing while I leave. The last thing you really want to do, man, is lower your standards. Do not. If you got left by somebody, do not downgrade. Do not go to something worse, because that's gonna fuck you up. All right, upgrade. Mindset. Get yourself there, man. You can do it, man or woman. Shit, man. So much more out there for you. You just gotta believe it, and you gotta have corresponding action. Not good enough just to say I believe this shit, not put the work in. All right. So you guys have a wonderful day. Leave any comments below. I appreciate y'all. If there's anything that I could do to make my videos better, please give me some advice. Appreciate it. Take it easy and have a nice day.